what's going on. Uh, I'm still new to this, so please bear with me. Um, I'm trying to see what's the latest news on this week's football week 9. If you can, please share while I'm doing this. Um, I'm just getting ready for the football week 9. Um, so I'm looking at the NFL key matchups according to NFL.com. So these are the 5 games that are the top games to watch. Of course, Green Bay, Detroit. See if these boys are for real. Detroit Lions is going to be in Lambeau this week, and the rightful first place is on the line. That's going to be a 4:25 Eastern time game. I see that as a key factor. Hello, 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 those that joined in. Please, if you got comments, this is week 9 of the NFL. Who's your team? Uh, who's your team? And like, if you don't want to talk about your team, if they booty, understand. I'm a Giant fan, so you get it. But if you wanna tell us about your team, please put in the comments. Join in. I'll bring you up. You want to talk about another key game. They said is the Bears against the Cardinals. I don't know why, but Cardinals is in first place of their division. The Bears are surprisingly a game above 500, but they did have a big loss last week. As you know, the Hail Mary that probably hurt their feelings, but we just gotta see how they gonna come out. Uh, they also said a insight is that James Conner, who I call Tank, uh, has forced a league high of 54 missed tackles. I don't know. But we'll see what happens tonight because the Bears defense not that bad. The Bears defense is not that bad. Um, they do they don't miss tackles. So we'll see how that goes. Another key matchup for this week is the Rams against the Seahawks. I don't what is the NFL talking about? But the fact that the Rams got their players back, Cooper and Polka, I hope I said his name right, back looking healthy. Matthew Stafford actually looks like the quarterback of old. But the Seahawks, who's also tied for that first place with the Cardinals, they if they lose this game, it's pretty much done for. Another game they said look out for. Now I know why. I do know why. The Buffalo Bills and the Dolphins. Yes, the Buffalo Bills is running the AFC East, but the last time the Bills faced the Dolphins, Tua got hurt. Tua got hurt, and he got concussed, and they probably saying, okay, we gotta keep an eye on this game. Is that defense go do the same thing it did to um, the Dolphins last time, which they looked bad. What's going on, brother? What's going on? I got smirk for some my boys from the wrestling community in here. I know you got some football fans in here. God damn it, let's go Red Cups. I don't got a red cup, bro. But hey, I know. But like I said, they do got a pro insight on that situation. But and the last game, they say the key matchup is Dallas at Atlanta. Because I'm telling you right now, if Dallas lose this game, you might as well. I don't know. I don't think they built for a run, but to be below 500, I just don't know about that. And uh, Atlanta is also, I think, they're in first place of their division. So we just gotta see what happens here. So those are the top 5 the NFL says that's their top 5 for for this week. But if you look at the rest of the schedule, which I got behind me, Denver versus Baltimore looked like an okay game. See how Baltimore recovered after losing to Cleveland. You got New Orleans and the Panthers. Something got to give. Jaden Reed or I might have to go with Jaden Reed, bro. I might have to go with Jaden Reed, bro. Sis, bro. Okay. Hey, who's your team? What your team look like? Is we are at the halfway part of the season. Starting McBride. Oh, are these the fantasy teams? Nice. You have McBride starting? Oh. MHJ, which would be Marcin Harris Jr. I think he's gonna have a big game. I think he's gonna have a big game against that Rams defense. So if you got him starting, I'm not really good with the fantasy, but I know one thing for sure. If you got him starting on your fantasy league, that might be pay dirt for you. We also got the Raiders against the Bengals. Again, another game that something got to give. Who's playing the Bears? I just said it. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. The Bears. I take that back. I take that back. I was just talking about the Rams. That's why. No, I stand by that. He probably have a good game. I say he probably have one touchdown. Just one touchdown. My bad. I told you I'm new to this shit. Yeah, one touchdown. Raiders, huh? Raiders against Cincinnati. Something gotta give with that game. But bro, I don't think the Raiders gonna win that game. I don't think they're gonna win that game. Of course, my sorry ass Giants is hosting the hot Washington Commanders, and for the last game, the Giants defense kind of held it down. But now that boy know his offense and he know that playbook, it's gonna be a different game now. I don't think they're gonna win by just doing field goals, but we just gotta see. New England and Tennessee. New England snapped their losing streak. They might start a winning streak because Tennessee, after getting embarrassed by Detroit, who, that was sad. My inmate brother. Jacksonville against Philadelphia. As much as Philadelphia is finding ways to win, I still need Hurts to play lights out. Like you got weapons, man. You got Smith, you got AJ Brown, you got Barkley. You should be lighting up. Stop enough with this damn tush push shit. You should be lighting the NFL up. But Jacksonville, I think this gonna be the perfect opportunity for him to show out. Now, Jacksonville showed some light last week against the Packers, but let me go back to that comment. Hold on. Let me go back to that comment. Connor Brown? I'm sorry. I missed it. Yes. I think this would be the time for Philly to show out. I just don't know if Jacksonville is going to show up. So this would be the perfect time for Hurts to play lights out. Like I said earlier, my game of the week right now is Detroit at Lambeau. First place is on the line. If Green Bay wins, they'll be in first place. If Green Bay loses, of course, Detroit will maintain their spot at top of the division. That's why I said Rams earlier. I'm looking at this game because that division, AFC West, this game I'm talking about, the Seahawks is hosting the Rams. The Rams look like a different team once they got their 2 receivers back. I appreciate the likes. Please keep them coming. Uh, uh, I just think the Rams could pull off a run, especially in that division. So the 49ers ain't playing like how the 49ers should be playing, but again, they are suffering with a lot of injuries. Uh, the Seahawks don't know which team is showing up. The Cardinals, like I said, the Cardinals are the cardiac kids this year, and the Rams is the Rams. Oh man, I appreciate you. That's why you're my brother. And you will be on the show tonight, right? You know what show I'm talking about. That is hashtag Kills for Life Wrestling Podcast. We on Sundays, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central. Please check us out on YouTube and Facebook, Twitter, all your social media handles. Back to this though. Sunday night game is Miami. It's Michigan. Minnesota against Indy. If you remember, I think it was last year, that epic comeback by Minnesota against the Colts. So I guess they think it's going to be a replay this year. That's why they did not. They changed for the first time. Still going to say for the first time in history that they changed game schedule within mid-season. Now I saw it done at the end of the season, but mid-season I never saw it done. And in fact, Philly had that night game in the beginning of the season. But Minnesota against Indianapolis, they remember the fireworks from last year. I guess they think it's going to happen this year. I don't know. Especially that Flacco is starting quarterback for the Colts this year on this game after what presumably was Richardson tapping out last week. So now you got a 5-2 Minnesota team who's on a losing streak after going 5-0 against Indianapolis Colts. Again, don't know which team will show up, but with Flacco, you got a winning chance. That makes sense? All right. And then we have our Monday night game, another Super Bowl rematch. Kansas City versus Tampa Bay, which that is Kansas City who lost that Super Bowl. They are split. They are 7-0. Tampa Bay is 4-4. Last time we saw Tampa Bay, they lost to the Falcons at their home. Now they're going to Kansas City, where Kansas City is like trying to add more weapons. They already got Hopkins. Then they're trying to get some defensive players. It's ridiculous. Like, they trying to get a three-peat this year. They trying to be the first ever team to three-peat in the Super Bowl era. It has never happened. Never happened. We had a team go to 4 straight Super Bowls, but we never had a team win 3 straight Super Bowls. And it's a possibility that could happen this year. I don't even know how to answer that question, bro. I really don't. I appreciate y'all coming on. I appreciate you. And my brother I know his finger hurt, but I appreciate you as always. So let's go to some, I don't know, who's leading the league in certain stats right now. Player stats, please. So if we go to passing right now, in yards, Geno is leading in yards. Baker is like right behind him. But if we go by yards at attempt is, excuse me, I ain't going with yards at attempt. I'm doing a completion percentage. Completion percentage right now leading the league is, drum rolls, please. Oh, you serious? They talking about somebody that only drew for like one time. Fuck that. Those that got to average more than freaking 4 or 5 games is actually Mr. Golf. Of course, Mr. Golf is leading the league. Actually leading the league. Not no one that only threw one pass And no, I'm talking actually playing all games. Leading the league, Mr. Goff from Detroit. Of course, he is. He only like average 5 incompletions a game and shit this season. Leading in pass touchdowns as we are. Go check it out as we speak. Baker Mayfield with 21. Again, we are halfway into the season. If you asking me about players, I am not the fantasy guy. Hell, I don't even do the fantasy thing. Y'all should help me out with the fantasy. I'm out with the fantasy football. I don't do fantasy football. I do play Madden. I play Madden. What's your opinions on Babu? Stop it, y'all. Stop it. Leading the league in interceptions, throwing interceptions right now is Jordan Love. He actually ties, it's a 3-way tie. Jordan Love, Patrick Mahomes, and Baker Mayfield leading the league in interceptions with 9. We're going to my favorite position, running back position. Of course, the king. Let's put that crown. This don't deserve to be shown. Okay, King Henry is leading the league in rushing, 946. Right behind him is Barkley with 766. Mason from the 49ers, 685. Jacobs from Green Bay, 667. And Mixon from the Texans, 609. After that, it's a crazy world out here. Rushing touchdowns. Again, Derrick Henry, King Henry with 9. Williams from the Rams, 8. Cook from Buffalo, 7. Hurts, a quarterback, with 7. Montgomery from Detroit, 7. And Gibbs, his partner, with 6. That's a great tandem right there. The longest run this year, got to go to Henry, right? Yeah. Henry is like... Henry is a beast, bro. He's a beast. I gotta get him his flowers. Let's go to receiving stats. I told everybody I was gonna do this the halfway point of the season. We are at the halfway point. In receptions, the Jets, Garrett Wilson with that ridiculous catch. Mooney or Smith. Smith. Going with Smith. Garrett Wilson is leading the league in receptions with 60. Bowers is 52. Goodwin, hope he get speedy recovery, my man. He was with 50 receptions before he got hurt. Man. Chase with 48, and London, he got 48. That's also tied with Robertson from the New York Football Giants, 48. In receiving yards, we are going... Hold on. Why is it not clicking? There we go. Receiving yards. Chase with 674. Puka Reed. Oh. Okay. You go with Herbert. That's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, okay. You go with Herbert. That's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened to my live. Someone's just talking about some matching. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I told y'all I'm new to this shit. I'm new to this shit. So let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. I am not really good with this this thing called live on TikTok, but I am trying. I'm trying. So again, I was talking about the NFL, and I was on receiver stats. I went through the the I went through the week, the schedule. On my last live, I was doing stats, the top 5 in each stats. I'm stuck on receiver right now. Top receiver in yards is Chase from Cincinnati. He has Coleman Reed. I'm going with Reed. I'm going with Reed. Coleman's gonna have a good game, but I'm going with Reed. And Chase is leading the league. After him was Wilson with 663. Jefferson 646. And CeeDee Lamb with 613. And McLaurin from Washington 579. Reed, that's a good lineup you got there, buddy. A good lineup. In receiving touchdowns, we have Chase with 7, Mike Evans, speed recovery, my guy. He's got 6. Kittle's tight end is leading all tight ends in touchdowns with 6. Garland with 5, another speed recovery. Oh man, and Marvin Harris Jr. with 5. That's just like a one. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-way tie with 5 touchdowns. Go with Puka. Go with Puka, and I see Reed or Tracy. Reed. Go with Reed. Down, Shakir, Cup, Chase. Cup, like he's healthy, play him. Bo Nix or Patrick Mahomes. Go with. I can't go with Pat. Go with Pat. Let's go Panthers 1-9. Hey, I'm in the same boat. Only got 2 wins. Waddle or Coleman. Coleman. Montgomery for TD. Definitely. Montgomery for TD. Tyreek Hill. Chase Brown. Pollard. Damn it. Big country, I'm going with Jacobs. Go with Jacobs. KC taking names, winning games. They taking names, taking players, and winning games. Lockett or Hopkins at flex. I don't think Lockett even know the damn playbook. Not Lockett. I don't think Hopkins even know the playbook. I'm going with Lockett. DJ Moore for a touchdown. No. No. Did you vote? You're putting that on a comment. I hope you vote. Please, people, go out there and vote. I don't care which side you're on. Do what you feel is best. Please do your own research and vote. I missed that last comment. Cooper's out. You like? Yes. I like Keon. Even though Cooper's out, I like Keon. Miami's winning. All right, cool. Good for you, man. Good for you. Wow. Travis Etienne. Go with Travis. I love Robinson, but go with Travis. I can't trust Daniel Jones right now. Let me go back to these stats. No, he might have a good game today. He might, but that's the thing with Daniel Jones. And I'm a Giant fan. I am. Hold on, I hope y'all can see that. I'm a Giant fan. But the thing with Daniel Jones is like he'll play good and then he'll do a fucked up mistake. Unlike I had to deal with that with Eli, but Eli showed proof. This dude did not show nothing. Yeah, one game he won a playoff game, but after that you got your money and you start playing mediocre. So golf. Go with golf. Golf. I have no reason not to believe in golf this year. Go with golf. Knicks is doing great. In fact, I'm going to share a stat with y'all that no one don't want to talk about. Knicks is actually outplaying the other rookie quarterbacks. It's just his team record is not showing. But I told everybody, Bo Nix is a winner. Bo Nix will find a way to win, and Denver like a whole new team each and every week. So shout out to Bo Nix. Golf or Love? Golf. Golf. I love Love is an outstanding quarterback. What Golf needs to Golf has not need, but he is showing that he is that quarterback once again. The same guy we saw with the Rams. Buffalo Lions for Super Bowl. I don't know about the Bills. This is a perfect opportunity for him. Don't get me wrong. This is a perfect opportunity for Buffalo, but I don't see the Buffalo Bills going to Super Bowl. I don't. In fact, as of right now, I see Kansas City, versus Lions right now. It looks plausible, very much. It could happen. Golf for MVP. He is playing MVP level. Allen's playing top level right now, and he always played top level in the regular season. It's the playoff Allen I worry about. Just like Lamar, it's the playoff Lamar I'm worried about. Lions keep beating the Chiefs. Hey. A.J. Brown, Henry, Hills, Williams, Worthy, 1 touchdown each. I see Brown. I see Henry. He might, if the two get some break. Williams, maybe, yeah. You might got something there. DJ or Pittman. Ooh, y'all come on these comments fast. Lamar disappeared. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Lamar and Josh Allen is the guys I need to see start Jacobs. Lamar, he's a great how can I put this? I love me some Lamar Jackson. Yeah, any given Sunday I'll get to that. Lamar Jackson reminds me. Damn, I don't even want to say that. But if you think about it, the way he just wins, and shows up, and we thought he got over the hump last year until he just wins, and shows up, and we thought he got over the hump last year until he met Kansas City, No, because that's what I messed up at last time. That's what I messed up with last time. Michael Vick, Lamar. Because Michael Vick. You know what? You might as well say that. You might as well say that because Mike didn't get past that hump either. But yeah, Broncos have a good chance to win both those games. Broncos defense has surprisingly been good this year. And like I said, Bo Nix. Actually, I said it with all the rookie quarterbacks. Once they learn the playbook, they gonna show you. Downs of Flowers. Go with Flowers. They would show you that they are winners. So right now they're showing. Williams is actually showing me something too. Let me get back to this, and I'll answer some of y'all questions. And y'all could conversate with each other. The longest pass play this season was a 97-yard touchdown from Jefferson. I don't think no one go past that. 85 from Thomas Jr. Hill has 80-yard touchdown. Samuels have a 76-yard touchdown, and Metcalf has 71. Again, you're starting Drake or Coop. Start Coop. He looks healthy. Sit one. Tillman, Ingram. Sit down, Ingram. Steelers are going all the way. Hey. Tomlin is a great coach. That's all I gotta say. Never had a losing season. I don't know about going all the way, but again, this NFL, you get a hot run and go to playoffs with it. You never know what happens. Sit two. You want to sit? You want to start two? Worthy, yes. Eckler against the Giants. Go with that. Lag. No. Start Worthy and Eckler. D-Hop or Pittman. Damn. D-Hop. In Russ, we trust. In Russ, listen, man. first, y'all got two options. Y'all got Wilson, and you got Justin Fields. Justin Fields is just getting comfortable, and now he knows the playbook. And Russ to me, he don't start warming up to the second half. Like he gets better. He like, all right, I'm cold in the first quarter. I warm up, and then bam, he gets hot in the second half. And he got weapons, and he got his linemen's blocked. So and of course the Steelers defense, once they got a lead, it's a done deal. Watts is unstoppable. And the rest of that defense, Joey Porter Jr., the secondary holds it down. I like the Steelers, I do. But again, they are in a tough. First of all, they're in a tough division. I call them the new black and blue division still, especially the rivalry with the Ravens. And then you got to think about the playoffs coming around. If the Steelers are in this new wild card system, the playoffs, that's a lot of road games unless they win a division. They got to win a division. They have at least one home game, at least one. If they don't, I don't see them winning 3 straight road games. I don't. But they win a division, and they gotta be a mental breakdown with the Ravens, and that's the only team I see in that division that could stop them from winning the division is the Ravens right now. And we at the halfway point. The Broncos winning against the Ravens in Baltimore. That's gonna be a tough defensive game. I played with Peyton Willis in high school. Really? What kind of player was he? Hell, what kind of player was you? Shit. Shout out to the high school players out here. Hey, let's go to some defensive stats while I'm up here. We got tackles. Mr. Franklin from the Colts is leading the league in total tackles, 87. Smith from I think that's from the Ravens, right behind him with 82. Jermaine Pratt, excuse me, with 80. Sherwood with 80, and Baker is in a 3-way tie with he's leading with 79. Leading sacks, my boy, Sexy Dexy. Lawrence, excuse me. I'm tired. I really just woke up, went to the gym today, and I'm exhausted. He's leading the league with 9 sacks. A defensive tackle is leading the league with 9 sacks. Right? McDonald's behind him from the New York Jets. Look at that. New York team's leading the league in sacks. He has 8. Will Anderson Jr., 7.5. He's tied with Hutchinson. Speedy recovery for Hudson, man. I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan. Shout out to him. He was on fire before he got injured. But 7.5. And Hendrickson is with 7.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oh, my phone is talking to me.
Something went wrong.
I know something went wrong. Anyway, you want to know where he's not even up here. Oh, shit. Garrett's not even up here. I'm looking. Garrett is not on the sack list. He probably got 1 or 2, but as I think this is the top 20, he's not on here. Nice. Oh, you was tight end? Shout out. I was just talking about the Raiders earlier. Good buddy. Let's go to interceptions. I'm so sad the Giants let him go. Oh my God, Xavier McKinnon. He's leading the league right now with 6 interceptions. A very historic route he's going. Second behind him is Joseph from Detroit with 5. Branch, I think he's from Detroit. Is he from Detroit? I think he's from Brian Branch. Where he from? Let me see what team he with. Yeah, with Detroit. He's right behind Joseph, his teammate, with 4. Humphrey from the Ravens with 4. And who is Adebo? Adebo. He got 3. Right behind him, they tied with 3. So a lot of people tied with 3. I'm not going to name all the names. But, yeah, it's sad they can't play after the half. yeah. The rain. I think we all in the same boat that we play good at a certain half and can't play a whole damn quarter. But anyway, yeah, those only stats I'm gonna give you for right now. Again, we are at the halfway point. Josh Downs or Puka. Damn it. Listen, let's go with those Puka. What's the picks for Tennessee boys? Are you saying Tennessee boys? Not good. I think they gonna lose. I think how they got embarrassed last week in Detroit is going to affect them in this game. And New England is sky high at the winning how they beat the Jets the last game they played. So it's you down bad, Ridley. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll go with Ridley. Go with Ridley. Ridley might have a solo game. You think the Panthers going to win today? No. They got a chance though. I mean, the Saints haven't played good after they started 2-0. But this might be the time where they go to snap that lose streak. But no, I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck it. No, they're not gonna win today. They're not gonna win today. The reason I say that because they trading everybody. Like they really cleaning house right now, and the team they got. No disrespect to Bryce, but they don't have him as they don't have him the confidence there for. They have no weapons around. Do you? Hey, know that I'm a married man. My wife is right here, so I'm sorry. Cowboys or Falcons? I'm going with Falcons. I don't know the Cowboys need to wake the fuck up. I know that. Tracy Hunt or Chase Brown? I'm going with Chase Brown. Yeah, the Falcons are running high right now. Like I think they're first in their division right now. I gotta go back and check. But the Cowboys, there's something about the Cowboys that is irking me right now. I'm not talking because I'm a Giant fan. I'm talking as a football fan. They're really irking me right now because they got the talent pool. The Cowboys always have the talent. It's just something always holding them back, and it really bugs me. Like it really bugs me, like because they should always be in the conversation, not just because they're America's team or whatever. They should always be in the conversation of contender, and then when they put them in the contender. Usually, right? You can say it's Dak, but if it's not Dak, where's the running game? Where's their running game? Because Zeke is not doing it. They feel they got Zeke back. Zeke was close. No, this is not the old Zeke. Zeke is not doing it. Then if you don't have the running game, you could just bring in the pressure because Dak only going to see one person. Which is CeeDee Lamb, and most of the time CeeDee Lamb can't get open by itself. You know what I mean? So other people got to step up, and they got the talent for it. Once they got, hopefully it's not too late. But if they don't win this game, I don't think they got a team that could pull out a good run, at least make the wild card, because like I said earlier, the Eagles always find a way to win. So, Love or Darnold? Darnold. Darnold. No, like I said, no disrespect to Love, but Love is about to face some savages called the Detroit Lions, and the Lions look so for real. It's good. These are not the laughing stock that we saw years and years ago. This team believes in themselves, and now they are believing their own hype, and they turn the fuck up. So if they win this game in Lambeau, this is their test. This is their true test to see if they are for real, truly for real or not. If they win that game in Lambeau, look out for Detroit. Look out for Detroit. Yes, Lions are no joke. No joke at all. I missed that comment. I missed that question. I'm sorry. Lamb receiving yards. You want to see his receiving yards? Lambeau, my boy Lambeau, 613. I'm sorry, 613 yards. In fact, he is fourth in the NFL right now in receiving yards. So, I don't know. I just don't know, and I don't see no other Cowboy receiver on this list at all. So your whole game plan is to go after is to either double Lamb. Lions will beat Case. Again, you never know. But first, they gotta make it. That's for both teams because Patrick Mahomes ain't playing like Patrick Mahomes. He's not. But Kansas City. This is my thing with Kansas City. Kansas City, they too cute for their own good. They too cute for their own good. What I mean by that, all these gadget plays, all these design, they go be too cute at one time, and it's gonna be at the wrong time. Flex, Pollard, or Ingram. Y'all give me a lot of fantasy football questions. So, I can't even answer that. Brian Robinson isn't playing for Washington, so Terry will probably get more looks with the pass. He'll probably get more looks, but they'll have to set it up. And the way you go set it up, don't get fooled though. Eckert, I hope I said his name. Eckert is a bad boy out that backfield. So you set him up perfectly. The play action would help Terry get one-on-ones. And right now, the Giants secondary is very questionable if that pass rush don't get to Daniels. If that pass rush don't get to Daniels, then that Washington going to be airing it out and just making the Giants look even more pedestrian than they already do. Who you got? I got the Ravens, bro. I got the Ravens. But like I said, it's gonna be one of those matchups. I think it's gonna be a defensive game. Not like 7-3, but to the point it's gonna come out to a defensive play that's gonna make the difference of this game. Not like it's gonna be no defense, it's gonna be high scoring, but it's gonna take a defensive play to change the momentum to get the Ravens a win. Lions or Packers. My brother gonna kill me later, but I'm going with Lions, man. I'm going with the Lions. That's why I'm saying we will find out who the Lions really are this year to go into Lambeau with a 6-2 Packers and that hostile crowd Lambeau. Lions win that. Everybody should take them serious. Chargers or Browns. I'm going with Browns. Just because how James Wilson he played. Going with Browns. Rams and Seahawks, going with Rams. I'm going with Rams. No disrespect to Geno. But Stafford got both his receivers. I'm going with Rams, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I like Geno. I love Walker. I don't think they got Metcalf back this game. I don't think he's back this game. And the Rams, Stafford looked like a different quarterback when he got both his receivers. And that running game will open up even more because now you're going to have both those receivers either on the outside or one outside, one in the slot, and you gotta learn how to match up with that. And your defensive coordinator is gonna go fucking crazy, right? So there you go. Dolphins or Brown, not the Dolphins or Bills. Excuse me. I'm going with Bills just because the last game, I think the Bills is gonna go after Tua and they're gonna hurt that boy. he refused. And one thing I'm glad that he learned how to slide on his offs, but I think the Bills is running away with this division, and they sweep the Dolphins. The only competition I think they had so far this year in the division. Yeah. I mean, the Jets, hopefully they get their shit together at the last game, beating Houston. But I said Browns already. I said Browns for the Chargers game. I think that'd be my upset. And Jim Harbaugh, you my coach, but that'd be my upset of the week. The Browns beating the Chargers. And Cleveland with what's name back, with their running back, their tight end looking good, Winston looking confident. He's learning not to throw the balls in double coverage, triple coverage. Sometimes, hell, it's okay to throw the ball away. He's learning that. So, and the defense, hopefully they wake up. I'm seeing Cleveland win this game. I'm just a regular schmo on the TikTok, just going what I know. He said, I said this earlier, bro. I'm going with the Falcons because something's up with the Cowboys. I don't want to keep repeating myself or making my sound like a broken record, but all this talent, something's up. People saying it's Dak. I'm saying there's no running game. There's no running game. And you know what? By me saying that, I am going to talk about one thing. The fact that Jerry Jones talk about Derrick Henry would not bring that same his same talent that he doing in Baltimore. It wouldn't work for Dallas. This shows you. I'm gonna say this. Everybody, it starts with Jerry Jones. You the owner. Take that GM off. You the owner. We know that. Take the GM off because you're not doing a good job there, buddy. So again, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I do a podcast on Tuesdays on YouTube called Self-Made Podcast, where I do recap this week, or we recap the winners, the losers, and then we preview, talk about key matchups and the next week to go. Also talk about key injuries, trades at that time of recording, and signings. So please, if you get a chance, it's called Self-Made Podcast. Trust me, I put it on here a couple times. You see some of the clips. I always have some special co-hosts with me from either my co-hosts from our wrestling group or somebody that's just want to come and talk about football. Again, I'm going with the Falcons. With the Falcons in Atlanta. But that's all she wrote for me. I'm about to get ready to watch some football. I hope y'all do the same. Good luck to all those fancy football players out there. And I must bid you adieu. Deuces. Peace. Yeah, how you turn this shit off?